Got cologne on you, go?
No. Nice looking radio there. Yeah, you got a good deal on this.
6 of the discs at once.
Yep. There's 6 CDs in there at a time.
Do any of them get stuck in there?
No, not like the truck.
Have you tried it though?
Not yet, go.
How would you know?
I'm trying it right now.
Downtown in Classic Hands, 101.7.
The AC.
That'd be nice. It's been a long time since I had a car that had AC that worked.
I know, me too, right? That blue one, when I first got it, it worked.
Oh, okay.
Last year.
I'm still just where you can see how much the insurance money is, but there's a lot of different options, including a decent car and a camper that I could do with it. But I do know that I'm not going to put 120, 130,000 in a house. It would only be worth 60 when it was done. So that's what people, if I get a real contractor and they give me real prices, he's telling me that up, then that's no longer one of the options. So Sunday at church, I want to drive past and see the Zanesville that I saw online and see if they were still available, what they look like. The one would be really scary. Talk about how crazy I am. The one I'm pretty sure is the one that's sitting on the same lot where the first house Gladys and I ever bought was. Talk about going back in time. Put another one up, but it's still the same property. I bought it in 1989. Now to turn around in 2022 and buy it again. that would definitely be crazy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the modular home thing, or whatever you call them, manufactured home, that is 60,000. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's on the spot where the house was that we owned once upon a time.
Cheaper to put them on the spots, but there's already
everything, yeah.
Water
Yeah, like I
lines.
said, I mean, what other, but I guess it's only asking 60. I could probably pick it up for 50 or less. You know, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know like that give a manufactured home, but
Why? I'm in one.
yeah, but it's just they're cheap. Look how cheaply made your cabinets are.
I know that. I lived in one, and now I live in another one.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, what? That much, you know, how much money I would have left over after buying that, but I keep coming back to. I'm like, forget how crazy it'd be to buy the same house I bought in 1989. I'm thinking, and the fact that, yeah, like I said, everything inside of those manufactured homes are usually so cheaply made. I'm like, I mean, if I get 120, 130,000 and I spend 50 on that,
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
rich.
It's really how people take care of them, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would almost certainly tear out the cabinets, put new ones in.
The first ones that I moved into, carried the point, I never had any problems with those doors, ever.
Yeah.
Wayne has had nothing but problems with his.
Yeah, so I said, yeah, if I bought something like that, I'd probably tear the kitchen out and have a new one put in with real oak cabinets and not just, you know, pressed wood ones.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, I just keep thinking, okay, the kind of money we're probably talking that I'll net out of this thing after paying the lawyer, if I only pay half or less for the house, I mean, my goodness, what can I do then? That's not even including all the money I'm going to insist they pay me for the additional living expenses. I'm like, I'd be rich if I bought something else, maybe. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of, is the manufactured house. Two, it's been on the market for a long, long time, because I drove past there almost a year ago when I was thinking about, boy, it'd be nice to move back to Zanesville again, and it was up for sale. So either somebody bought it and then immediately decided they were going to sell it again, or he just never sold it. It's been up for sale for over a year, which in this market's just crazy. Yeah, Sunday after church before we go down to Huntington University and walk around, I want to drive past those two houses that Century 21 has listed. Which, by the way, that's who my sister works for, so yeah. Give Jody a call and say, hey, Jody, I know you worked in Huntington, but what about Zanesville? Do you want to work in Zanesville too? She's a realtor now.
So where's the park at?
The one I want to go to tomorrow is in Bluffton, Indiana. It's called, I think it's pronounced Wabash. pronounce it phonetically the way the Indians would have. And that's the closest one. The second closest one would be in Angola. And I figured you want to go near Angola.
No.
That's one of the things,
I'll bring my pistol.
yeah. One of the things for the summer, if I do have a camper, I want to do something. Glad that I started to do in North Carolina was this. I want to go to every state park in Indiana this summer. If I can get a camper. So I go down and camp for a couple of days during the week, here, at one, and the next week go to the next one, etc. And hit every state park in Indiana with the camper. If I can get one. It's one thing I'd love to be able to do. And that's why I got these expensive $20 hiking boots to make it easier to hike those kinds of things.
But you gotta break them in first.
That's why I'm wearing them. I'm trying to break them in. Yeah. Well, like I said, until my back heals. Dang it, I forgot to call them back. I was supposed to call the surgeon back and make an appointment today in Indianapolis. I forgot. I knew there was something else I wanted to do today. Anyway, I'm hoping my back heals and I actually start doing some of the real hiking I used to love to do when I was younger. Get Colton out there with me, and by then in summer he's going to be 3 inches taller and 50 pounds lighter. Plus, he'll have a whole new appreciation for this wonderful creation God gave us before man tried so much to destroy it. But yeah, so that's my thoughts with the camper. The first thing I want to do is spend the summer trying to hit every state park in Indiana. Madison and I tried that in North Carolina. We never did hit all of them. We hit a lot of state parks in North Carolina with our kids. Now they'll have another son. I'm thinking the same thing again. The three of us over the summer can set out and try to hit as many state parks as possible.
Well, I won't be able to go too much in there. I gotta help drive my mom back and forth to the nursing home. And then I got a vehicle.
Back home for Sunday church and our Saturday night Bible reading, plus it's easier to get into a campground, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday than Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right. That's where we used to go up there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. Other possibility, instead of camper, we'll go a bunch of places, is try to find one of these trailers for sale at one of the lakes near here. And then you're always going to the same place, but it's still, you go whenever you want up there to camp and fish.
We had one up, it was called Grandview Bends up in Howe.
Uh-huh.
We had a trailer, my mom and dad had a trailer, but they got to the point where they didn't want to go up no more, so us kicks took turns going up.
Fortunately for me,
Yeah, it was right on the Pigeon River, we had canoes.
so that leads us to our
Yeah.
question. Here it is.
Yeah, we done that,
How
done
often
that.
is a baby born?
Yeah, so that's another possibility. I mean, I'm leaning towards the camper thing because I'd like to see different things. And so I get a small camper and we can drive where we want.
The first one we had was a pop-up. We snuck out the back of the pop-ups.
Yeah, well, like I said, I thought about a pop-up, but hey, I don't know how much good it would do my back. But B&B, I've never towed anything, so I don't want to start learning now. By myself.
We don't want a pop-up.
So I want to get some regular drivable RV, like a miniature RV. Because I've never driven anything really big either. Yeah, I'm thinking, that house, they're asking 60 for. That sounded pretty good to me, unless it's completely tore up inside.
Well, you know, look at it.
Well, so what did I buy this Sunday after church? My plan for, I'm assuming Steve will still be here and won't freak out too bad tomorrow and run away. But after church Sunday, I want to go up to Huntington and show Colton the university, the college where I went.
Huntington is a creepy place. I've seen the creepy parts of it.
Yeah, no, we're not going to the creepy parts where my family lives. We'll go up to the college, and he's probably never really been around a college or seen what it's like. I don't have any of the buildings open. We can go in. The new student union's probably done by now. We can probably go in that and look around. We're gonna have the cafeteria that the kids eat and the bookstore and stuff. But I thought, take them up there and show them that, show them the fountain that was built after two people got themselves electrocuted.
Where at?
At the college.
How did they get electrocuted?
Because the old fountain was shorting out when they decided to go playing it, and they got killed. And they tore that down and built a memorial fountain there. That was while I was still there. My freshman or sophomore year that happened.
Did you know the kids?
They weren't from Huntington. They were from somewhere else. They came to the campus for some reason and decided to climb in the fountain. Those of us that went there knew better than to get in the fountain. We knew it was dangerous. We didn't go in it. We did a lot of stupid stuff. We didn't
Severe
go.
weather alert.
That's what Mom said. She said there was a chance of tornadoes. Anyway, so that's the plan for after Sunday. And then, but before we go over to Huntington, take the back way into Huntington, which will give Steve a chance for another video, I want to drive past the two. Like I said, the one's on Washington Street. I got to look at them and see which street the other one was on. But like I said, I'm pretty sure the one on Washington Street is the one where I used to live. It's not the same house. That house was torn down because it was in bad shape. And they put up that manufactured house on the site. But I like it too because it's got, I assume all the land go way back. The yard goes way, way back. It's pretty wide too. So, you know, I have a fair amount of land back there if I'm right that all of that still goes with the house. And that's important to me, especially if I want to steal Colton's dog, put up a fence, you know, and have plenty of space for that dog, for Colton's dog to run around out there when I steal it from him. Don't give it back, because the dog's obviously deprived of attention, right, Colton?
All they do is kiss each other when you come down. So Coco thinks he can do that. But no, I know where your tongue's been, dude.
I should run so smooth too. But the other one they're asking for looked like it was a little bit bigger, and it's a stick-built house. They were asking $112 for that. But so like I said, in Zanesville, where nobody's buying stuff, I could probably pick it up for $100. And even less than that if it's something that needs a major amount of work. But yeah, I think one of those is Zanesville. Well, it depends on price. Well, I mean, this time I have the money to hire a contractor, so try to do it myself. You know, I just have to have Jody for a recommendation of a contractor. You know, who's a good contractor to use, or Mom and Dad, because they're building their own place. So, you know, if they like their contractor, then, you know, maybe see if he does remodels as well as new construction. No.
See him going back and forth.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't, you know, obviously I don't know what the inside of either one of these looks like. I just know the location is what I want. Of course. Says the one who keeps picking your phone up looking at it.
I love flag lamps. I don't sit there and text.
So yeah, there's just, I mean, a lot of, now that I sent the check off to this umpire guy, because we could never get a hold of him to find out how he wanted paid, so I just mailed him a check to the address on his invoice. So hopefully next week we'll set up a time. I guess he's going to want to come look at the house too. I don't know what looking at the house does them any good, because according to my appraiser, the only thing they can do is assign a cost to the stuff that I said needed repaired. Plus, they were there less than 5 minutes last time. What good is it doing them coming?
Right, because they sure as hell didn't look at everything, apparently.
No. So, anyway, he said the umpire's probably going to want to come see the house too. I don't want to say why, but...
You tell them as long as they're there more than 5 minutes, they can come?
No, I just said whatever. You know, nobody started coming that far. They've started moving down Broadway, buying up properties. I saw 3 or 4 more houses on Broadway have fencing around them, like they're getting ready to tear them down.
Sooner or later, it's going to get to you.
So sooner or later it's going to get to me. And like I said, that's why I'm thinking I'm going to hang on to the house and just close it up or something until it gets to me and somebody will have to make me an outrageous offer to buy it. But yeah, but like I said, I'm just thinking, okay, in terms of the amount of money I'm likely to get, even if she takes her 30%, yeah, this one. Take this one here. So I'm trying to think, okay, what's the best value? What's the best for me long term? You know, that I can look at 10, 20, 30 years down the road, I'm still there. And that's where I'm stuck on the side. It's got to be a one-story, no matter what. It's got to be a one-story ranch. So I'm not doing stairs. 10 years from now, when my back and my legs are even worse than they are now. Yeah, so it'll be on the left there somewhere.
That way up there. That's a way there.
Yeah.
I just can't go.
Steve, this is Coliseum Boulevard.
Yeah, I'm doing the side view right now. So.
It's also known as US 930s, but this is Coliseum.
Yes. This is north, right?
The Coliseum's on this path. That's why it's called Coliseum.
I gotta turn at the light in order to get into Brunswick bowling alley.
I think so, yeah.
One out of every one. Well, the answer is once in about every 2,000 to 2,500 births. And I just happen to hit that.
Yeah, I've never been to this old lady's. About once a year when I was growing up, my stepfather would, be overly generous instead of overly mean when he was drunk, and he'd go out and buy one of those, what back then they called 10-pound pizzas, from the other one out west. Oh, an accident. What they wanted to get in the hands of drug, users, so that it's right there by Captain Court. Yep.
But I gotta go around.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't wait when I saw that. I'm like, okay, yep. Now I've seen everything. Now we're so worried about people ODing on this fentanyl stuff. We're just going to leave it on the library walls and let people come along during the night and take one to save themselves.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, your laptop's on the back seat of my car. I gotta make sure I give that to you. I download and install all the updates. I mean, all. Do you ever install updates?
No, never get it out. I don't get on it. I told you.
I don't think you're turning at that light.
Do I?
I said, I don't think you're turning here.
We're gonna be up here at that light.
No, it's blocked off. I can't see it through the truck in front of you. I can see a sign saying no left turn. The turn lane closed off.
Just go up to the next light. Do you?
Yep.
Or that car up there's trying to turn.
Is he trying to pull a U-turn right here? You can't read all those giant road closed signs in front of him.
That's Oli's Pizza right there.
Yeah, I always have to get over there.
Yeah, there's a light up there. Go into Lowe's. I just take that in and turn on Lowe's, I guess.
Yep, that's probably the safest thing. Oh yeah, remember the section of Lake Street. I think it's